Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review on a foundation, and I figured since my last foundation video did quite well and I helped a couple of people out, I would do a video on this foundation which I like very, very much. So the foundation I'm going to be talking about is by a brand called Makeup Atelier Paris, and they're a professional makeup company. They also have a makeup school in Paris, I believe, and they have a lot of YouTube videos as well with all their products used and all the makeup artists using their products, and they're really, really good and inspirational as well. And I was actually watching them and I just felt like doing my makeup for some reason, so I just came up with this look here. And I don't normally do different makeup or, you know, neutral colours, I mean crazy colours like greens. I don't really, you know, reach for them, but today I just felt really inspired to do something, and that's just from watching their videos, so you should definitely check them out. Okay, so back to the foundation. Now the foundation is a full coverage silicone based foundation, and I believe you get 30ml of product in here. They have 26 shades ranging from super pale to very, very dark, so they really cater for all different skin tones. They have different undertones. They have neutral, which is a mix of pink and yellow. They have yellow, straight up yellow, and they have apricot, I believe, and then they have porcelain. They also do a white one as well, which I believe is for mixing and to lighten darker foundations as well. So if you're a makeup artist, you might find that quite interesting. The foundation, the consistency, I would describe it as very, very almost very creamy. Obviously because it has silicone in it, it's going to have quite a thick texture. A little bit goes a very, very long way. I mean, I didn't even use a whole pump there, and as you can see, it's already covered my whole hand. This shade in particular is a tad bit too light for me. The good thing about the website in particular, obviously because they don't have that many stores you can go into because it's a professional makeup company, they do offer samples to send to you to figure out what shade you are, and I believe they do charge, but it's only like, you know, 70p. It's not a lot of money, so if you're interested in the shades but you're really not sure, I would recommend to get a sample first. This is a tiny bit too light, but sometimes I do feel if you do go a bit too light with your foundation, you can always use it for highlighting. Now this is the perfect highlight colour for me. You know, if I want to brighten up under the eyes or, you know, anything like that, I can use it for that. But today I'm going to use it all over the face to show you how it applies and how I apply it personally. Okay, so I'm just going to be using this synthetic Palladium Tools brush, which is number 957. I've also got a post on my blog about what my favourite brushes are if you want to check that out. My blog/website is supersugarblog.com, which should be easy to find. Okay, so I've just applied a pump of that on the brush, or you could just apply it on the back of your hand and then just stipple it in, and then just literally buffing it into the skin. Bearing in mind this is a shade a tiny bit too light, so might make me look a bit, you know, ghostly, but that's okay for now. So I'd say this foundation is definitely full coverage. You know, it's really one of those long-lasting, super performing foundations that will stay on all day. The brand do say this is for all skin types. I have worn this about 5 times now, and I suffer from quite dry skin, and I do find this can get a little bit uncomfortable on my skin as the day goes on. So I do recommend, if you do have dry skin and you plan on wearing this foundation all day, to use some sort of hydrating primer, or I guess to mix it with another foundation which may be a bit more moisturising, or even your own moisturiser. You know, there's loads of things you can do. You can still use this product, or maybe you can just save it, you know, for your going out days if you want to look super flawless. So as you can see, you really don't need a lot of product, and I probably look really sick right now, but I'm doing it literally just to show you the finish. Now I don't know whether you can actually see the makeup on me, but I do think that it's quite undetectable on the skin. I would have to say, in terms of application, it dries quite fast, so you need to work quite fast with it. It definitely gives a matte finish. It may be still a little bit shiny on me because it hasn't fully dried yet. But yeah, it is super matte, but it does say on the website also, if you want a bit more of a dewy finish, you can apply the Iridescence Makeup Under Base from Makeup Atelier, underneath if you wanted to do so. But I'm pretty happy with it so far, and I can't wait until I get the darker shade actually, because this is a little bit too light. But I have been using it day to day actually just in the centre of my face, and then I've been mixing a darker colour around the outside. So if you're sort of a person that doesn't like to return things, or you really just can't be bothered, it's a good idea to, you know, use foundations for highlighting purposes as well. But this is a beautiful colour. I do recommend this colour if you're probably an NC 15, I'd say, because it is kind of light for me. But yeah, I super recommend this foundation. A little goes a long way. So as you can see, even though the foundation is slightly too light for me, as you can see, it gives a really flawless coverage. And bearing in mind, I haven't got any concealer on whatsoever. No, I don't have the worst under eye bags in the world, but I just don't, I look like I don't even need any concealer. So if you're a makeup artist and you want something a little bit cheaper than the Makeup Forever HD, this would be your best bet. It retails at £22, which is kind of a lot cheaper than the Makeup Forever, to be honest, and they do it in a fantastic range of colours, and it's also waterproof, just to let you guys know. So yeah, thanks for watching, and if you have any more questions about this foundation, do let me know, and I'll be happy to respond back to your questions. See you soon. Bye.